catching. This is a little too flimsy, so it's a possibility that it can fall. You know what? Let me turn you guys off for a minute while I get some ideas going. You guys want to see how this works? Now this is a little thick, so I got to do a double pass. Plus, see this right here? This is what holds this on, and usually everything guides through it, but because this is a little thicker and higher, it kind of gets stuck on that. So that's another reason why I got to do a double pass. So meanwhile, I think that's about what I want. No, I got to go a little bit more, so I'm going to move this over here and just let it get out of the way and just use this thing right here. I'm going to leave this guide up here now. See what I mean? How it gets stuck right there? But it's actually a nice little unit. It does the job. It's not made for cutting big things. It's a little quieter. It's a little easier sometimes. Let me put this back on here. And the guide is pretty well, precisioned, so you don't have to worry about it. If you want to cut it straight, it's going to give you straight. So for most part, it seems to be okay. I would have liked to have seen the blade come up a little higher, but there's no adjustments for that I've seen anyway. Now I don't know if the other one does it any different or not, because there is another one. It's about $100 more, but it's taller, it's higher, and it does cant, so you can adjust the blade for your angles. I don't remember if it has an adjustment for bringing it up or down. I think it takes the same blade, so it may not. Alright, I want to rip this. So let's go back over there and rip this. See, sometimes when you're using certain things, in this case, I want to rip this, but it's just what I want to take off. If I use the big saw, it's just going to be too much. And this should give me exactly what I want. Because I don't need a lot here. I just need enough for it to hold, if you know what I mean. So, now if I need, that may be a little too much. Let me take this and move it over. Or actually, let me just take it off. And I'm going to use, I wonder if I want to use this side. Hold on a minute. I remember doing this once before. One side gave me a little bit more to work with. Is it this one? No, it wasn't this one. I thought it was, but apparently it's not. There you go. Oh, wait a minute. Shame on me. Maybe? No, okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Now I see why. Alright, let's just rip it. Screw it. I'm going to keep it even with the end here. So I can actually use this in reverse maybe. Let me think. No. Well, maybe. As long as it clears the blade, which it does. Yeah, okay. There. This side is straighter. to try to do that with the larger saws, regardless of which one I tried to use. It wouldn't work. I mean, I would have been losing half of the wood, and it would have been chipping the shit out of it. Actually, I had another one of these. I got around here someplace. It's longer, so it gives you the room that you need. Now, the guide works fine, too, but I like to see what I'm doing. I could have used a little chop saw on this too if I wanted to, but I'm kind of like where I'm at. Let me get this and this out of the way, because I can use that in the scrap pile. Let me put this back on. There. Okay. Turn off the power. Turn off the power. So it's not a bad little saw. It does the job. I can't complain about it too much. I actually like it. If it had a little bit more balls to it, it would be better. But then sometimes you get too much, and the next thing you know, you're ripping through the wood like crazy and tearing it up. And tearing it up. You know, it forces you to keep slow. All right, so let me get this out of the way. I think that's the one I need. Yeah. Put this and this out of the way. Now see, I can put a piece of Velcro on this now just so I can take it on and off if need be. This is going to sit down here. And I am going to notch that out. Or do I want to notch it out? I'd like to be able to hit the home button. So what do I want to do here? See, for instance, if I put this over that to keep it from coming off, which it will do, but at the same token, it's hindering me from hitting the home button without using something. But seeing there's going to be Velcro on it, does it really make a difference if I use that or a piece of this? Because it's just going to act as a little support with the Velcro. I mean, it's not like, yeah, you know what, does it really make a difference? Does it make a difference? So, I don't need any of that. But what I do want to do is I want to get just a little piece, a little bit bigger than that little piece of plywood I just had. Not that one. This one. This will do it. Yeah, because like I said, there's going to be Velcro holding it on there. I just want to have a little extra support so that it doesn't fall, you know, put pressure on the Velcro, because it's going to be like this anyway. So let me take this over. Yeah, come on over here to the chop saw, the mini chopper. I'll see how that works. Let's show you how the mini chopper works. If I stop throwing things all over here. If I if I stop, make a little room. Where did I put the mark? Oh, it's right there. Now this has this on there too, so if I wanted to lock this in, I actually can, so I don't have to hold it. You know, if there was something that was really small, take the lock off. Ta-da! That little saw there is actually really well made, actually. I like it. And then the only thing I don't like, well, here, let me show you. Well, I'm not going to do it with this one, but let me show you. The only thing I don't like too much about it, and I understand that they have to compensate for it. See the bellow? Well, that's so that when that blade goes down, it falls into that. And it goes below what you hear. So if I'm not right within a certain distance, I won't get a full cut. Because it's not like a draw. You know, it's not like a radial arm saw or anything. Which would also be nice if, I'm going to have to look to see if they make one. If this was a little mini, you know what, I wonder if, no, alright. But if it had a little bit of a movement, or, like I say, if I just put this over here and try to cut it, I'll probably end up with a little piece of tail down there. Well, there's none on this one. Where if I put it more center, and if I turn this, it automatically centers you to the center on the blade. A little mini radial arm saw is actually a good idea. I wonder. Alright, so this can go right there. Just like that. And I'm going to use just a little bit of a couple little brass tacks and a little bit of glue. What? I don't need that much. We're talking plywood here. I just need a little bit of dampness. If I used a big brush, I'd have a puddle of warpage. Whoop, not that much. I found these brushes at Wally World for, I think they were 99 cents for like 2 dozen of them. I mean, they're nothing fancy, but they're a nice little shit thing if you're just doing little work. And you know, and if you want, you keep them in a jar of water like I do when I'm using glue, or you just throw them away. Not a big deal. I got that computer sitting there and I shouldn't have it there. I know I shouldn't. Do I want to use brass? I want to use the shortest ones I have. Yeah, these. Those are them. Should I have? Yeah, probably.